Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing off my entire gas mask collection outside, and I'm joined here by my brother to show off his too. Alright, do you want to take it away?
PDF. This is a PDF-D.
Yep.
And they finished.
Show it up to the camera.
And they finished.
Finish M61V3.
I finished
M61.
M61.
You gotta speak up so that you can hear it because the wind would probably be interfering.
M61
V3.
V3.
Alright, what threads do they have? This bit. So that's a 40mm, that's a 60.
40 millimeter and a 60.
Alright, so that was his small little collection.
Now time for
I'm going to be doing the masks that I don't have satchels for. So there's probably around 5 of these and a heap that are in satchels. So we're going to start off with the...
Gwen isn't very happy today.
We're going to start off with my size 5 PDF-D. Well, it's a completely different design. It looks more closer to a GP4, but it has GP... No, it has PDF parts. And I will also be wearing them, well, the ones that I can wear. So, this is the mask. 40mm intake on a hose. Much bigger eyepieces. Back harness. That's the PDF size 5. They are probably more uncommon than the normal ones. Then I'm going to be doing this Polish civilian MC1 40mm pseudo voice diaphragm. It's a bit deformed. 6-point head harness. This is the MC1 Polish civilian gas mask. These were intended to be issued to the military, but they never were. I've got a size 3 PDF like his one that I'll also be wearing. I think that one needs a wash because it's full of dust. A Polish MUA. It has a longer name, but I can never remember it. This mask is based off the Soviet SHMS-1. Difference being is that it has a voice diaphragm. This is a size 1, so it's very hard to wear. Then I'm going to show you the Belgian M51, which is based off a French one, I'm pretty sure, or licensed copy. Archie's just stand there for the entire video.
Okay.
So this one has a neck strap so you can dangle it down like that. 40mm thread.
Easy to put on.
These ones you have to clamp onto the mask like this.
It's easy to put on.
There's the mask. It's a terrible seal. So that was the Belgian M51.
I'm wearing a gas mask.
And I also have a size 0 PBF. I forgot to mention in my older video that this is also referred as the hamster mask because of the big cheeks like hamsters.
Chipmunks.
No, it's called a hamster mask.
Oh, I actually managed to get it on first try. That's a first. Alright, so this is the PBF.
Hamster mask.
This one is very tight. The reason why it has a flat bit here is so you can use optics and binoculars.
Oh. I have to stand
So those were the gas masks that I don't have satchels for. I have them under the under this towel so they don't get sun bleached and or damaged.
Now, time for the set.
Now these are the ones that I do have satchels, and I will be doing the Cold War ones before the World War II, just because
Why?
I'd like to wear these before I put crusty old World War II ones on. 60mm thread for 60mm filter for this Finish M61 V2. Difference between his and mine is that mine is higher quality rubber and it doesn't have a voice diaphragm. His is very sun bleached, but mine was probably left in a military warehouse.
And it's also Nokia. Nokia gas mask.
Alright, so this is the mask.
Hello, Doc.
60mm thread. I think so. This is the two masks next to each other.
Different.
So that's the Nokia. This is the phone company
I should
Finish
probably,
M61.
I should probably put that back there. No.
These are based off the American M9A1 gas mask from the 50s. I keep this mask in a Swiss gas mask satchel because I don't have the original.
Rusty old
Duck.
I'll move the World War II ones underneath the table because they probably shouldn't be so close to the sun. And I will not be wearing them. I will not be breathing through World War II ones because of the asbestos, and I don't have any that don't have asbestos.
They all have asbestos.
And I will only be taking out the Mark IV General Service respirator outside because of how bad condition it is. So we're going to be doing the PMG2, also known as the GP5M, if it was issued to civilians. These were grey and black. These were used mostly by the Chernobyl liquidators.
Yeah.
Voice diaphragm and ear holes, so it's an improvement over the GP5. So this is the mask,
Sounds weird.
40mm thread. Very good mask, very robust.
What about, is the rubber good?
Yeah, this is a Yuroslav one, which means that the rubber is very high quality. Anything from Tambov is the lowest of the low.
Duh.
My SHMP, the Industrial GP5, which I might do a review on and claim it is an SHMP, not a GP5, because I already did one on the GP5, but I might be able to buy a white GP5, so I might do that and do an updated video. So I keep the PMG2 in a GP5 satchel, and I'll put it down here with the
Because
rest
it
of it.
looks like a GP4.
Already did that. Alright, this is just a replica satchel I got. I keep my Romanian M74 gas mask in here. I will put the filter on for this one, but I'm not breathing through it because when I opened up the cap, it had that same cardboard look, asbestos stuff that the Soviet ones use. So this is the mask. It is based off a German design.
Don't be
I'm not breathing through it, and it's taped up and and got that on it. So this is the mask. Very cool.
You're not gonna wear it for a long time.
So that was the Romanian M74 gas mask. It's based off a German design, like I said. I'm pretty sure it's called the M75. I keep it in this replica Mark 5 or 4 General Service respirator satchel that I got for $15. Maybe even lower because I got a discount. So I put them in there like that. I'll do that up after the video because that takes way too long. And now to my SHMP. This is the first mask I got because I used it. I was going to plan on using it for a snort costume. The button on it broke off, so I kind of had to use a safety pin to hold the lid thing down. So I'm gonna have to construct this because I haven't put it together. And yes, I know it's a Soviet mask. I won't be using the filter, but it's not a GP5. It's an SHMP. It's an industrial version. The GP5 is usually the grey or white one. See, I have it taped up and stuff on both sides so I can wear it, but I'm not breathing through it. And don't lick it because the paint's probably got lead in it. So this is the mask. Pretty straightforward. It's made in Tambov, so the rubber isn't so good. It's literally got that on it, so I can't breathe through it. I could
So it
feel.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So this is like a coffee can filter, but very small. It's called the BKS filter. It was used in factories and stuff. Now I just got to disassemble it and manage to put it back in its bag. And now to my favorite part, the World War II gas mask, but I will not be wearing the M1A2-1-1. If you want to see me wear that crusty old thing, you're going to have to go to my older video where I put them on, I think it was kind of mid last year. But I'm not wearing that again because the amount of dust and probably asbestos that went into it. And also because it's just uncomfortable to wear. So I'm not wearing that again if you want to see me wear it, but I will get it out to show you it. And I will put my civilian duty respirator on just briefly, but I will not be breathing through it, and I have taped up the inside of the mask anyway. And my general civilian respirator is in too bad of condition to wear, so I probably can't wear it.
CDI, you love the most.
Alright, so this is the World War II section. So this is my M1A2-1-1 non-combatant gas mask. I have worn this one in an earlier video, but that's the first and last time I will be wearing it. Now this mask is very simple, as you can clearly see, but it's certainly high quality compared to, say, the British one at the same time period, because there's two eyepieces. It feels lighter weight. The rubber feels better, high quality. It's got a 6-point head harness. It's got an exhale valve, which I think was also used on the training gas masks that the military used, and it has the same filter. Bag is very simple. The instructions are actually on the filter, if you can see that. I reckon that the filter is removable because there's this little screw that you could probably undo. And people are like, oh, you can't get rid of it, but you probably could. I got this for $40.
Not a lot.
So yeah, not a lot of money. So that was my M1A2-1-1 non-combatants gas mask from the United States of America. Now to the British civilian duty.
Oh, yeah.
No, wait, no, it isn't. It's a general civilian respirator.
And that even has some.
So I have done like a couple videos on this mask already. So if you want a more in-depth video, just go watch them. So in simple, very cheap. This one is missing the context pre-filter, but that wasn't issued till 1940, I think, and this is 1938, so yeah, I have already talked about that in multiple other videos. So like he said, there's like an address and stuff on the box. If you want to see that, go to my older videos. So this is the mask. Very old. I reckon it's the oldest one in my collection. And I can't wear it anyways because the straps are scuffed, but I will hold it up to my face to give you a general idea of what it might have looked like. So, hopefully that turned out pretty good, but I'm not behind the camera so I can't tell. So that was the General Civilian Respirator, GCR.
Jake, should I pull down?
No, you just go and wear yours for like a couple, like another minute or something.
Okay.
So this one was the British attempt at giving the entire population a gas mask because the threat of a gas attack was high, but it never happened.
My phone.
Put you back under the table just in case it rains. Alright, this one I will wear very briefly. Now this one is my absolute favorite. I don't want this one to get damaged in the slightest.
It's the CDR.
This is the Civilian Duty Respirator, also known as the CDR, BCD by those stupid Slipknot people that think that they are awesome by destroying history.
We love it.
And it is a pain in the actual ass to get this in the satchel. So this is the mask. I did do a video on this. I think it was the last video I did on this. The bag's dated 1942. Has the eye cleaning stuff. This is the mask. It is dated the 15th of the 11th, 1941. You can clearly see that's a red band one, so it has the asbestos in it, also because it has the pre-filter. This face piece was used on most of the British masks, like the CDR, clearly, the Mark IV, Mark V GSRs, and the light anti-gas respirator.
Soviet flag.
There's no Soviet flags.
Soviet flag.
So I'll be putting this on really briefly, but not too long. So
1942.
alright,
It says something.
so that was the British Civilian Duty
It says
Respirator.
something.
No, yeah, and that's the date. That's probably the people that made it. So that was the Civilian Duty Respirator. My all-time favorite gas mask. Probably up just above the Mickey Mouse. And now I gotta go through the painstaking effort of putting this back in the satchel, because whoever designed the satchel was just going, yeah, let's make it as small as possible. Because this thing just hates going in it.
It does not.
It's too big for the satchel. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get in. Alright, there we go. Even Militia Masks, he has like heaps, like he's awesome. He's even said that they're hard to get in.
It should also be.
Just leave them there up. And to my newest one that I got today. Thank you to Pa that kayaked over here to drop it off. This is the Mark IV General Service Respirator. So this is a military one. My first World War II military one. This is the satchel that you would usually hang around your neck like this. So you could easily pop it out, get the mask on as quickly as possible.
I should probably put this back in so it doesn't.
So that is the satchel. Pretty cool. Now, I have taped up the filter because of the blue asbestos in the filter. So this mask is in really bad condition.
It's in trash.
I reckon it was
And
probably
it's hard to
shut up. I reckon that it was probably left in someone's like shed in their backyard for like 80 years. So here it is.
At least you got it.
It's my first military one. It is in terrible condition, as you can clearly see. It's all deformed, it's got a cracked lens. The straps are completely dead. The
But at
rubber
least-
is perished.
But at least you got it.
Yeah, cool. So this is the kind of like the predecessor to the Mark V General Service Respirator, which is a lot more common. So this is like got this orangey rubber, or what's left of it at least, and it's covered by this stocking net, the same stuff that bandages are made out of. This is a military one. The bag is dated 1942. I haven't yet found a date on the mask itself. I physically cannot wear this one because of the condition it is in. So it's more of like a display piece. See, there's some of the straps that
It's
broke
still
out.
cool.
So it's in really bad condition. Like I said, it's probably been in someone's shed for like 80 years. That's probably why it's in really bad condition, and I don't really want to manipulate the rubber too much. So This is the mask. Hopefully you could see that and give you a general idea of what it would have looked like. It's like, it kind of looks like a World War I kind of styled one with the big old stocking net hose. The filter is in the bag, if you can see that. Yeah, cool. I don't know, some sort of stand. So there's the inside of the mask. I think I already showed you that. You can see that this eyepiece is damaged and it's starting to rain, so I think I'll quickly wrap this up.
Wait, are you done?
Yep.
That's the mask.
Alright, so thank you for watching. I might be buying another Cold War gas mask after this due to the fact that I currently don't want any more asbestos in my house. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.